Hello everyone, welcome to Building the Ultimate Matchbox Car Collection. My name is Tyrone. This is the full roundup, the full list of 2024 Matchbox Mainline or Powergrabs, including 4 Super Chasers. Starting with a little bit of controversy. This was kind of in Mix 1, well, not kind of, it was in Mix 1 for 2024, but this is number 1 for 2024. Who knows where this goes, in or out, who cares, it's not on the list, let's get rid of it. But that was the box from Mix 1 in at number 74, so a little bit of confusion. I'm sure Matchbox has the answers, but they're not saying. This is number 1, the Koenigsegg Chimera. This is the list we'll be working off today. Now, in a previous video, I think it was in the Missing Pieces video for 2024, I recently posted, I said all the numbers were a bit screwy. You might find that what I'm calling out as whichever number is not what you think it is. It certainly wasn't what I thought it was, but we just persevere. I'll go with this list, and if there are any discrepancies, we'll figure them out. That's number 1. We'll go through fairly quickly because there are 103 to get through. I won't go through the many variants, I'll just mention them as we go, but I won't bring them out. Number 2 is, this was the last mix, wasn't it? Mix 12 of 2024, but it wound up being just number 2 on the list, the 1960 Chevy El Camino in a lovely powder blue with an uncoloured base. It's a beauty. I'm not aware of any wheel variants on that one. We'll hope that there wasn't any. Number 3 is a Tesla. There's lots of Teslas in the 2024 lineup. This is the Model Y in blue from the MBX Metro series. There are 4 sub-series according to this: MBX Road Trip, MBX Adventure, MBX Showroom, and MBX Metro. There's the base. It's a good one. I wonder where the edge of the screen is. Oh, we can start all the way over there. Maybe we don't have to cut and polish this video. I can do it all in one take. Number 4, it's a nice orange number. Nice to mix up the palette all throughout, isn't it? It's the 2019 Fiat 500 Turbo. Quite a few colours of this now, but the more the merrier. I like a big lineup in the drawer of the same casting in different colours. That's what keeps us collecting, in my view. Wondering what's next. Audi e-tron is what's next in at number 5. There's a few confusing codes on here. I don't claim to know what any of it means. I'm guessing it's just the codes on the base. Who knows? No, I don't know. Call me stupid. It's the Audi e-tron in red. Very smart looking vehicle. And those wheels are really being well used this year. Motorbike from Indiana Jones. It's a new casting. Was a new casting. We've all seen it now. Number 6. One that does not stand. Maybe it didn't in the movie either. Didn't watch it. How would I know? But Ducati, where are we? I did read that somewhere. Yes. Indiana Jones themed Ducati Scrambler is the official lingo. We'll chuck that on its side, like we used to as kids when we had push bikes with no stands. Wasn't a stand on a push bike a thing? It was a new thing, certainly not on my bikes. But I remember finally getting one in my later years with a stand on it, and I actually had 2 10-speeds at the same time, and I like to park them nice and parallel on their stands. Number 7, the 2020 Polaris Ranger. Looking very much like the MBX Rhino, but it's a smarter looking thing. Nice to see a licensed version of the little ATV. It's pretty cool. We go to yellow. There's no photo of this here. I think whoever compiled this, or the group of people who compiled this, didn't get Mix 12 before they uploaded this. But that's okay. We've got it here. And yeah, there are some that amuse me, but we'll get to those. 1941 Plymouth Coupe in yellow, with that little defect that catches my eye every time I pick it up. I think I have others in the Powergrab boxes somewhere around. I might have to runt it out and get a perfect one, because it bothers me. I like that. Lots of ye oldies in this year's one. Well, the last one of the page already, number 9, is the Nissan 2016 Sentra. Very muted metallic red, grey interior, and black base. Flip the page. Number 10 is the 1948 Willys Jeepster in blue. Cute little thing. Again, uncoloured plastic base. It's just the natural colour of whatever they got in. I'm sure it's an intentional colour, but not. Bit of class in the Porsche. Not sure about the colour. It's the Porsche Macan S in at number 11. All through the year, Matchbox has done a really good job on choosing the wheels for each car, in style and colour, I think. It's, apart from the colour, I mean, I'm sure that's a factory colour from Porsche. I'm just not sure why you would have a Porsche that colour. It's just my opinion. Another one not pictured but described, 2024 Chevy Silverado EV. I was told in the comments of a recent video that the electric American truck is a bit slow to grab the attention of the market. I'm sure they're not slow off the line, but most people want a diesel or a petrol, don't they? Probably diesel, I would guess, but maybe not. I prefer a petrol car myself, a gas car. But we'll all be driving the little battery cars soon. Nothing little about that one. What number was that, Tyrone? Tell the good people at home. It was number 12. Number 13, and we shift gear to my right. There are so many cars to show you today. Hey! It's bliss being in the studio most days. Today I get to, as we lovingly look down on this Dodge, today I get to put away my 100 or so cars from 2024. After I do this video, I get to find a home for each one of them, right next to their stablemates. This had a few, maybe the third colour of this one from memory. I'll find out today. Number 13 is the 1966 Dodge Charger from the showroom sub-series. Chrome base to get you that big chrome teethy grille. And got to be careful because I really want them all in shot. That'll do. We'll go for the next row next. Yeah, we'll see how we go anyway. We improvise around here. 2024, no, that's wrong. 75 Chevy van. There's nothing 2024 about this sucker. Rough Rider mobile dog spa this time round with dog and bubbles. Tri-spoke wheels. Never an interior on this one. Across all the castings there were always blacked out windows, which is okay. It is what it is. Nostalgia plays a big part in getting this one across the line. I'd get any colour they put in this one, including the Coca-Cola in the old casting. I don't mind having. And I'm not a big fan of sponsored stuff, whether it's clothes or Matchbox cars. I'd rather just have designs, but no sponsors stuff. That was number 14. Yep, he's just in, so I'll put him there. That can be our marker. They'll have to narrow as we go, so we'll see how we go. This one was on the missing parts or missing pieces video I recently did. Came in from the States in that mix, whatever mix. It's the Nissan Hardbody D21 in silver. Not to be confused with the recent one in white. At a glance you think you've got it, and no you don't. A little Indian built American car. Did you know that? I was shocked when I heard it. 2019 Jeep Renegade. If you see those sketchy tail lights ahead of you, you'll know that it was made in India. Not that they can't make decent tail lights in India, but it's just the marker of this particular model. I'm sure they're just as good as anything else. Rivian, or Rivian, I've heard it called, R1T. Extremely distinctive vehicle, isn't it? It's another electric, number 17, from the MBX road trip. I saw an Audi, a big Audi, in roughly that colour at the weekend. And the first glance was like, ew. And then it kind of, settled on me. But that first reaction, it counts, doesn't it? As promised, more Teslas. This one in red. What are we? Model X. And at number 18. And this time round they gave us just the Tesla logo license plate. Beauty. I don't want to put all the Teslas together because I'm kind of keeping them in sync. 1968 Chevy C10, new casting, in at number 19. That might be a colour you say ooh to, but it's very in keeping of the era, isn't it? Of course, these days if you see one, it's got patina, or as I like to call it, rust. Good. Flick the page to number 20. Express delivery. There was a bit of, disappointment in Mattel or Matchbox, whoever's running the joint. Would you be a Mattel CEO or a Matchbox CEO? I wonder if they have a Matchbox CEO. I'm sure they do. Let's go with that. I was missing some information, and I thought they'd done a sketchy number on us again, just like the Koenigsegg. You never forget being slighted, do you? But I was actually missing some information, so there isn't 120 to show you. There might be if I brought out all the variants. There were none of this, by the way, but yeah, just some misinformation. There's a law against that coming, don't you know? Number 20 is the express delivery with agave acres. I mispronounced that when it came out in the mix through the year. I was politely told to reconfigure my tongue. Lincoln, my word, all the way from France. Bit of French Connection. Remember that movie? You should see it. They handcuff these two door handles together in the rubber dub. What do you call it? The car wash. I'm not sure why they couldn't climb out the windows. Maybe the crooks didn't want to get wet. That's the black Lincoln Continental. Went to some length to get that one. The AMC Eagle, step forward, from 1980. I mean, it's a brand new car, but the model is 1980 AMC Eagle with that stuck-on faux wood panelling. Reminds me of a Toyota Corona. Very similar shape. I'm sure it's a much smaller car in real life. What is it? IRL. I was taught today by a kid. It says in the video gaming world, if you're about to do something like maybe slam into a cop car and shoot at them, you've been playing that kind of video game for too long, and now it's IRL in real life. The things you learn. Number 23 is the Ram work truck, not Dodge. Speaking of things I've learnt, I have learnt a great deal from your comments through the year, as I do every year. I always go to be a little less stupid after reading my comments, so thank you for the information you've provided all here. It's been very helpful. Number 24, 1992 Mazda AutoZam AZ-1. I think this was blue the first time, and now we have a red. Light as a feather. Splash of colour in the VW 2021 Volkswagen Golf GTE new casting MBX Metro, and it's number 25. That's a lovely colour. Colour therapy is a thing. If you're feeling a bit funky, play with your Matchbox colours. There's a nice little ad. They should employ me at the ad agencies. I'd lost this one, so I had to open another one from the Powergrabs. I always wind up with a number of spares before they head off to the charity shop, but I caught this one before it flew out again. I don't know where the other one is. I'm sure I've got it somewhere, but you can't spend 3 hours looking for one car when you know you've got another one in the other room. 1994 Lexus LS 400, old man's car, but I'll be one of those soon if I'm not already. It's a perspective thing, and I wouldn't mind an LS 400. Soak up those bumps in the road for my tired old bones. Number 27 is another Porsche Cayenne Turbo from the MBX Metro in white with blacked out everything. How are you going on your list at home? Hopefully you managed to get these. If not, there's the second-hand market. Where did that come from? Ford Lightning, F-150 Lightning in black. 2022 Ford F-150 Lightning in at number 28. Looking kind of mean. They either forgot to put the top coat on for the gloss, or they've just gone mean. I like it. Wonder how they wash these. I wonder how it keeps the dirt and water out. I'm sure it does. I'm sure they've figured it all out. Every time I see something matte or non-gloss, I think, how would you clean it or keep it clean? I'm sure I'm overthinking it. Number 29 is the 1970 Ford Bronco new casting for the year. Looking forward to every other colour they give us, because I'm sure there'll be plenty. This one light blue on chrome with the white hubs to lighten it up, actually to tie in with that interior. Little French number here, Citroën Ami, and at number 30. That's got the 70 years edition colouring. Not sure you'd go in a goldfish bowl for a roof. I'm sure they manage it. All these questions I don't have the answers to. Change the page to number 31. We get a Camaro 2016 Chevy Camaro convertible from the showroom sub-series. Had a gazillion Camaros around the place. I've got a very large drawer full of just Camaros from through the years. Good to see another one. Garbage King in at number 32 from the Metro sub-series. City services on the side. It's quite a looker for an MBX. It's not a licensed vehicle, but I like it. Nice green too. Next one. Oh, like this one. It's the Infiniti. Where are you on the list? 2022 Infiniti QX80 new casting, and it's in at number 33. With toffee for interior. Or taffy, if you call it that. It's a beauty. Gee, I bet they're quiet and comfortable. A Beamer. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I'll randomly bring out the Super Chasers through the video. I won't do them all at the end. This one made me think of it actually. I'll bring out the first one after I show you this. Number 34, 2012 BMW 3 Series Touring from the Highway sub-series. That's in same colour interior, more or less as the Infinity, but kind of a primer grey where you'll have to get used to. Some cars pull it off and some don't, frankly. That one does. The Super Chase, isn't she a beauty? We'll put them next to each other in the pack. It's a good one. Really nice to see so many cool Super Chasers. Sometimes they get it wrong, but this year I think they cracked the case on everything in the Mainline. They look great together, don't they? Put that in between to break up all the greys. Yeah, love it. Ooh, is that the edge of the... Yeah, I'll have to do another row already. And number 35, step forward, little Toyota. It's a Hilux. Do they call it a Hilux? I think they did. No, oh yeah, they did. Toyota Hilux pickup. You just call it a Hilux in the land of Oz. Everyone knows what you're talking about. It's a ute. Really nice details. Toyota Hilux on the back. I like it. So familiar too. Really cool. Really cool. So we'll go out front. Yeah, we can sort of afford to go that way. Get them all in, hopefully. Number 36. We've got a cop car. There aren't that many emergency vehicles in the 2024 lineup. Sometimes, some years, they pepper it with fire engines and cop cars and ambulances. Not many this year, but here is one. 2023 Ford Police Interceptor Utility. That's a blooming mouthful. It's a new casting. They really smartened it up. I really like this one. It seems wider. It's not heavier, unfortunately, but they got rid of that dodgy toe ball. And yeah, it looks better. This is paramedic, but I'm sure the next ones are all going to be cop cars, and I think I'll be building a fleet. That was number 36. Of who? The Road Trip. Suppose you'd find plenty of cops on a road trip, wouldn't you? Cadillac in next. It's number 37, the 2021 Cadillac CT5V from the Road Trip. The modern Cadillac isn't Cadillac-y enough for me. This is the Blackwing, by the way. Obviously spec level. Number 34 is a Jeep, another one. Nice old one. Oh, I love these windows, by the way. It reminds me of the 70s BMW that they gave us. You know, the orange one with those green windows? Give you a hell of a headache if you were driving it all day. Presumably. Everything would look green, even in the summertime, you know, when everything on the side of the road looks a little brown. Not for you. It's the 1964 Jeep Wagoneer, new casting for this year, in at number 38. I like that. Could have done without the toe ball. Maybe, I don't know. Supra, another Toyota. It's a beauty. Really stylish, from the MBX Highway Series 2023 Toyota GR Supra. New casting, and that's 39. What a stunner. Chalk and cheese, aren't they? Little Cadet next. I won't be so predictable and bring out the Chase just now, but you know what it is. This is the 1975 Opel Kadett C GT-E, number 40, Highway, MBX Highway sub-series. We had an orange one the first time. No, it was a yellow one, then an orange one. Or was it just the Super Chase that was orange? I can't remember. No, I think we had an orange one. I won't sit here and argue with myself all day. We'll move right along. 1957 Ford Custom 300. From the MBX showroom, and it's number 41. Was it black before this? It's a lovely blue though, isn't it? You can't go metallic on a car this old. Well, you could. I suppose you got the El Camino over there. I was going to call it the El Pacino. You probably drove one at some point. Ford Anglia from Harry Potter. 1962 Ford Anglia with the patina. And don't worry about the left-hand drive, right-hand drive you get in the Morris Minor and others. What else? The Range Rover. Because this is a movie car and they have to stick with what was in the movie. So number 42 is the Ford Anglia. What a beauty. That also came out in moving parts, didn't it? Oh, turn the page. Flying through. From MBX Adventure, Volkswagen Beetle 4x4. This little car has been made into tiny cars for, well, since the 60s, I suppose. There must be gazillions of different ones out there. Imagine if you're a VW collector, or a Beetle in particular collector. It'd have your work cut out for you. I just stop and start at Matchbox. Yeah, it's been around for a long time. And before that too, I've got variants on the theme from the 80s and the 70s and the 60s. They're great. But yeah, happy to stick with Matchbox. That was 43. Out there engine. We'll go a little more city country now. That's a beautiful colour. Where did I see that last? It must be, oh no, there it is. I was going to say it must be coming up, but different but similar. Such nice colours. 2022 Ford Bronco Sport from the Adventure Sub-Series. It's number 44. Green on gold. What a beauty. Next to you. It's a Porsche. Gee whiz, they go together. From the showroom series, we've got the Porsche 918 Spider, and at number 45. So if you're going to be a show pony, why not just go for it with a crazy colour? I have a feeling if I bought one of these, I'd need one of those winches in the garage, and I couldn't get out of it anywhere else but home. Otherwise you get to roll around on the ground as you get out if you're tall and old and lanky. From the MBX Road Trip, that was from the showroom sub-series by the way. Road Trip here, 46, it's the 2023 Jeep Avenger. In quite a feminine blue. If you owned one of these, good on you. Or if you do own one of these, fantastic. But if you're a fella, just say it's the girlfriend's, and nobody will rip the out of you. Blaze Buster 2. This is shonky. This is a real misstep. So sorry if you're a big fan. This one's a bit silly. Blaze Buster 2, they say. Number 47. New casting. No, really, you shouldn't have. It's got a metal base. That's good. Yeah. Why not put it upside down just to finish the job? It's going to be front and centre now. Anyway, Tesla Roadster, or the car that never existed. Well, it kind of did, and it might still, but I don't think so. Love the black. When I saw this on the Powergrab box, I thought, ooh, they've rehashed that, because they gave us a black one, but not in the silhouette type black. It's number 48. It's from MBX Highway. Surprisingly high amount of these. They've given us lots of colours. There's probably more iterations of the Matchbox casting than there is the real car, but anyway, MBX showroom number 49 is the 2004 Mazda RX-8 in red, shiny. Go there, fluff up the colours a bit. Alfa Romeo, where are you? Here's another fantastic looking green. I don't want to put them all together, but no, they are different shades, I can see from here. One of the world's most unreliable cars. And I should know, I owned one for a little while. Although mine was unreliable because I thrashed it so bad. 2023 Alfa Romeo Tonale. Yeah. That's nice. I like it. I did mention when I showed you in the mix it came in, I think that was mix 12 too, that it looks a bit like a Mazda SUV, you know, the baby SUV. I think I said CX-5, but maybe it's CX-9 I was thinking of. Tuk Tuk. MBX Tangiers Tuk Tuk. New casting. Indiana Jones. It's number 51. The roof comes off. See? For those hot days. Actually, you'd want to keep the roof on for those really hot days, wouldn't you? Still get the breeze. Complete with the exhaust fumes from all the other tuk-tuks. But, yeah, you'd want to keep that lid on, I think. I like it. Really out of whack for scale, but if it was in scale, it'd be tiny. Right, last one for this page, number 52. It's a Beetle, 2019 Volkswagen Beetle convertible, MBX road trip, and yeah, number 52, in a goldy yellow. They came out with, because there was a switcheroo with the casting, wasn't there? This bit here is plastic on some of them. These days it's just one piece in the metal. But really nice colours on both versions. No, you can't see. Yeah, we're going to run out of table here, so I think we'll stop in a bit to tidy the joint up. As promised, randomly inserted, I've got a Super Chase. That's the Cadet from Opel, Vauxhall, Holden, whatever you are comfortable with. If you're in Australia, this is a Holden Gemini, and I like it. This is mate. They'll go next to each other in the drawer later this morning when I'm sorting all these fellas out, finding their real homes. Right, let's do a tidy up because I'm out of space all over the place, so we'll do some housekeeping. I'll see you in a bit. Welcome back. After a little bit of housework, we've got ourselves some more real estate. Number 53, Tesla Model 3 from the MBX Metro sub-series. This looks like the thing I hired in Sydney. Actually, it wasn't. This is the updated version, isn't it? So even though I got it from one of these big hire joints, a rental car outfits, it was the previous years, and I've heard that they've done all sorts of things to make them better. I found the suspension was just a little bit too tough for me. I'm really into my soft riding vehicles, and that wasn't one of them. Very fast, but a little bit stiffer than the suspension. Number 54, 1985 Nissan Pathfinder, new casting in the MBX Adventure series. Do you remember this colour from 1985? Maybe this thing was on your roads. It was on mine. If my memory serves, there are a lot of really cool colours, and hopefully Matchbox does them all for us. We'll see. Something a little bit out there for the next one. This is the Radical SR3 XXR from MBX Showroom. It's a new casting. It's number 55. Radical. Looks more like a go-kart. I'm sure it is fun to drive. Can't imagine it's a production car, but maybe I'm wrong. Bit of a racer. Ooh. Don't freak out if I'm putting these out of view. I'll do a bit of a pan around. I didn't think I had to today because I readjusted the studio yet again. But yeah, I'll do a pan around afterwards. Field car, MBX field car. from the Adventure series. It's number 56. I got teased in the comments. I was told that if you like your field car, which you'll probably know I do if you watch this show quite often, wait till you see the 2025 one. I can't wait now. I don't want to look it up. I don't like doing that. It's kind of a spoiler alert, isn't it? I'd rather just bump into things. Aspen ski holidays on the side of this one. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. MBX field car. Morris Minor Saloon, where are you? I've got them kind of neatly in a tray next to me, but I get away with the fairies, so it gets a little bit disjointed because I'm thinking about my little Matchbox cars, and I should be organised. People help me, but I kind of stumble and fumble all through this whole hobby. That's why I do it, because I enjoy getting lost, and I think most of you are the same. You just wander into wherever you keep your collection and you get lost. It's the whole point. This has a variant left-hand drive, right-hand drive. I was trying to figure out which it is, this one. That's a left-hand drive. It's dark in there, but I love it. There's a surprising amount of colours already in this one. The maroon or burgundy, the blue, the silver for the 70s edition, and this one. And all have left-hand drive, right-hand drive. Where are you going? You'll just go there and they can line up beside you. Jaguar, come here. Another English beauty. Although the wheels, not sure. Not sure what they could have picked. That'd look too toned down, wouldn't it? Because this is actually a two-door. It's a sporty number of the old man's car configuration. So they had to do something. They could have done a better job of the chrome on that wheel, though. Show me your pretty side. There you go. Yeah, I'm not sure. If it was a four-door, those wheels, but I don't know. Maybe they tried them all and decided on that one. 1977 Jaguar XJ6C. C, I think, stands for coupe. That would stand to reason, wouldn't it? A convertible, everybody thought should be roofless, and it's got a rag top. I saw something on Facebook, somebody removed the roof and said, no, there's a variant, but they were tricking. 1941 Cadillac Series 62 convertible coupe from the showroom series. It's number 59. Chrome base to get the chrome bumpers. I like it. I like that. Not a new one. I can't remember what other colours. Was there a black one? Yellow one? Can't remember. Porsche 911 Targa 4. Ooh. One of the best looking cars apart from the dodgy all plastic or all windshieldy piece roof. The moving parts do a stunning Porsche this year. But that's not bad. Love the back. See the wheels on this one? Just perfect. Really good. That was from the MBX showroom. That's number 60. So they're saying rest of the world on this, and I don't know what they're talking about. Did you get that in the States? I'm sure you did. Anyway, that was a new casting. MBX Adventure in the 2020 Land Rover. Boom. Yeah, they're going for this window piece, aren't they? The roof is the window is the window. Kind of get away with it on that one, but you can tell. Are they going too cheap? Yes, I hear you cry. That was 61 MBX Adventure. Groovy. Now back to the future, back to the oldies. See what I mean about the old cars? If you're doing some kind of diorama with all the oldies, there's plenty to choose from. 1936 Ford Coupe in at number 62. Wheels look a little small. But overall, that's a winner. Little Nissan van. Very Japanesey, isn't it? These don't come here, but I guess they come to America. Los Angeles on the side. Some kind of tour company. Now, the... yeah. You know how I said the Chevy van gets away with no interior? I'm not sure that the Nissan does. I would have liked an interior, but what do I know? I like it anyway. Maybe 5 different colours of that so far, something like that. That's a good one. That was from the NBX Highway subseries. It's the NV Nissan van. Number 64, Ford Police Interceptor from Metro subseries, and that's the fire rescue livery we see on a lot of things now. Red windows to get the red light bar. Interesting. Kind of ties in with the colour scheme, but it's all right. I'm not going to get a fleet of them. Change the page. Number 65 already. It's Twiggy. 2022 Renault Twizy, or as I like to call it, Twiggy, named after a local billionaire, an iron ore billionaire. But yeah, his nickname is Twiggy, and every time I see this, I think it's a Twiggy, but it's not. Number 65, 2022 Renault Twizy. Good. Little Morgan. Not Good and Morgan. Morgan Plus 4. New casting. It's the showroom series, and it's 66. There are a lot of this kind of car in the 70s and 80s from Matchbox. It's good to see something like it come back. I suppose with the racing number you'd call it a street machine. A smoky, slow, dangerous street machine. I like the current ones, or the late model ones. MR2, didn't have any problems finding the 4th and final variation of this. 1984 Toyota MR2. It's number 67 from the showroom series in Champagne. Very similar to the Morgan in colour. It's a Holden from Australia. Almost a burnt orange. I'm not sure what the official colour name for that is. This is the Holden VF Commodore SSV from the Highway series, and it's number 68. First one was a cop car, and as soon as they came out, or as soon as they didn't bother with the light bar, everyone knew that this was going to have a bunch of streetcar colours, and there is one of them. Love it. It was a scramble for them, and now you can barely give them away. Something a little bit B-side. It's the load lifter from, interestingly, MBX Highway, but then they don't have an MBX construction, so they had to have put it somewhere. Number 69. And that's from the Matchbox construction. You see a bit of, I think there's a 5-pack or an 8-pack. Used to be 9-pack, now shrinkflation's kicked in. It's an 8-pack. Maybe it's that I saw of the MBX construction livery. Do you like this? It's quite nice, isn't it? It's the 1965 Ford C900 in the number 70 from the Metro series. First one was red, and we got the shell liveried one from the convoy pack. He asks. This one in blue, purpley blue. Slide him in next to the load lifter as we reach for an ambo. It's the Boeing Fire Ambulance. I was going to say something silly then, but I think we're all booked up on silly. International Terror Star. It's from MBX Metro. It's number 71. It's got a metal base. It's alright. Put him next to the very dodgy Blaze Buster 2. An Ogle, a Mercedes. A true midlife crisis. If you've done well all life. Number 72. Mercedes AMG SL63 from the showroom sub-series. Interior is okay for these days. Stunning little car. It would go like off a shovel. Stunning. That'd be fun to own. Just don't park it anywhere. Another Porsche. Come here. MBX Highway Porsche 911 GT3. Gee, I've got a few of these in the drawer. And that colour, or non-colour, I suppose off milk is a colour. But there's a lot of bold colours, purple and green and red, you name it. And that will go very well with them. A few red ones, a few different red ones, I think. That's number 73. I'll be very excited to put all of these in their rightful places in the collection later today. MBX Highway gives us the 1994 Mitsubishi 3000 GT. I wonder what cars will look like in the year 3000. Will we have any cars? Will it be like this? This is number 74. Lovely. Sits very nicely next to that Porsche. Want to go spacing? Space shuttling? You'll need one of these to get you to the launch pad. I thought they had white ones. Maybe they just switched it up. That looks alright. It's a Tesla. It's a Model X with the SpaceX livery. Yeah, the last I saw them going up to their office was in a white one, in 3 white ones actually. Got a fire engine on Freightliner M2-106 from MBX Highway. It's number 76. Matchbox Fire Department on the side. Let's turn the page. But before we get onto those, we'll go on to a Super Chase. Cool, hey? Put flames on it, it's cool. If you put flames on most things, they look better to a point. See a lot of people with flames on their hat. I don't know what it means. 1935 Ford pickup, it should be. Oh, I've got the little card for it here. This is what I do to my Powergrab boxes after I fling them at the wall behind me and they bounce off the wall and hit the rug. Then I hack them up. 1935 Ford pickup there. And I wind up with this at the end of the year. And alternates as well. To frustrate, amaze and confuse. So yeah, it's one of the lovely additions to the Super Chase drawer. Garuvi. Put him front and centre. Notice I got rid of the Blaze Buster 2 out of shot. You know how when you're a bit stressed, you're trying to figure out a problem and you don't realise you're frowning, but you've been frowning for so long you get a headache. And it's the same when I'm in the garden. I go out to the garden to, pull weeds, trim bushes, you name it. And I find myself relaxing my face because when I go out there I'm frowning because I've got issues on my mind. And the gardening actually takes away the issues and eases my mind and I feel my face relax. It's a bit like when this is in your face. I feel myself frowning. So we won't do that to you. We'll look at this Mazda instead. 2019 Mazda 3 from the Road Trip series. It's number 77. How did we get so far so fast? I told you we'd skim through them. I hope you're enjoying today's video immensely. Subaru Forester. And what I've come to call powder blue, but I call everything roughly this powder blue. I called the little Ute powder blue, but they're clearly a different colour. Tuck your wheel in, buddy. Powder blue seems to be my favourite colour at the moment, but you can get too much of it, can't you? really quickly. There's a bit of chrome debris there, but we got rid of it. 2019 Subaru Forester. They're big. Have you seen these out on the road? You know, I drive my wife's hatchback most of the time because it's usually blocking my ute. So I just grab that. And when I'm parking, especially when I'm getting out of a car park, you're in four-wheel drive canyon. You can't see anything. And you think, oh, well, I'll park next to the Forester, but they're huge as well. You can't win. That was 78. Nice car though. I'll show you this Porsche. Oh my lord. That's what I was getting at. Actually, they did do moving parts of this as well. You know what I mean. That's cool. I said if you want to be a show pony with the little green one, I wouldn't mind being a show pony. Maybe not red though. My word. Even a dork would look cool in this. If you're going fast enough. Wow. Porsche 911 Carrera Cabriolet. So nice. That was 79. It's new casting and it's from the Highway sub-series. Razor or RZR. RZR if you want, from Polaris. Number 80. It's from the MBX Adventure. They don't do a lot to waz this up each year. It's just that little accent, isn't it, usually? Sometimes it's black. Same thing. It's okay, though. Undercover cop. Looks like. Australia has a lot of undercover cops in cars you wouldn't really think would be a cop, but I suppose that makes them more effectively undercover. You'd see them in a soccer mum's car. Not quite the Forester, but certainly there's not really one here, but you'd see them in a car that mum would pick you up from the soccer after school, like a Mazda MX-9 or something really silly, and then somebody does something illegal in the traffic and it lights up like a Christmas tree and you busted. 2018 Dodge Charger, and that's oh so cool, white with blackout everything put in there. Did I tell you what number it was? It was 81 from MBX Highway. Let's go a little more sedate in the French car, Renault. It's the 2022 Renault Megane from Metro, and it's 82. Renault share a lot of platforms with Nissan. So if you're buying a Nissan, you might be buying a Renault or vice versa. Had a few problems with this one. Not this one, but getting the wheel variant. I wanted the dog dish to go with it, and I'm not sure if they bothered doing the dog dish. I can't imagine that they didn't, but imaginations run wild. I didn't get it. I have a bunch of these. It's nice. I like it. From MBX Highway. It's number 83, 1970 Ford Ranchero. Great blue goes with its predecessor in that green. This is another understated car. A lot of Frenchies. A lot of panache. It's a Citroën, 2023 Citroën. What? C4? EC4, oh, of course, it's electric. Goodness. Nice colour. They've done the whole roof thing again with the window piece, and ooh, look at that, they've even scored the rearview mirrors on the window piece. I didn't notice that before. I'll have to keep an eye out. They go cheaper and cheaper, don't they, over at Matchbox. Look at that for a colour. MBX showroom, it's number 85. It's the 2019 McLaren 720 S Spider. They did a Mattel Creations in this one too, didn't they, this year? Funky colour. It's great. Let's go old school in the Merc. MBX showroom, number 86. 1963 Mercedes-Benz 230 SL. I glimpsed the 2025 Mix 1, I believe I was looking at, and I can't remember what colour it was I saw in this, but I thought, wow, that's the right choice. No matter, I won't give you a spoiler alert because I can't remember what colour it was, but my reaction was a positive one. That's a cool car. Terrific. Nice yellow one now. What are you? MBX Metro, number 87, 2022 Opel Astra. New casting. They all look a bit samey, don't they? Can you tell the difference, really? If they're all in a bunch across the intersection of the lights. I suppose it's a lower car, but a bit samey. This looks a bit too long, like the 5-door Golf that they keep giving us in moving parts. It looks a bit too long. Nice colour. Next, boom. The Volvo. The very 80s Volvo. 1986 Volvo 240 to be exact, from MBX Metro. It's number 88. Two fat ladies. Second colour in red. First one is blue. Yeah, terrific. I wonder what the next colour will be. As we turn the page for another Tesla. Is this the last Tesla? Can't see any more there. Yeah, I think this is the last Tesla for the day. It's the Model S, just to show everyone that you can afford the highest. MBX Metro number 89. This is the second version of the Model S. They've updated all of their Teslas in real life, IRL, or in the Matchbox range, and good that they did. If it's going to be electric, it should be a Tesla. They were there first. Volkswagen ID, where are you? Here you are. ID 0.4. MBX Metro, and it's number 90. Yeah, see, they've got the one piece here with the window and the roof, but I've left us alone on the rear view mirrors. It's alright. Never been sure about that really wide looking front. It's bland, in my opinion. I mean, if you've got a wide front, I'm sure the Charger is wider. And look what they did to it. Fantastic. As my empty stomach rumbles, I hope they didn't come through the microphone. Is it lunchtime yet? I think so. We've had a few of these. Where's the other one? Come here, you. See? These two kind of pull it off. I'm still not sure about primer colours, but, you know, when they put a Hyundai out there, or a Kia, Kia does it, the Stinger, that pulls it off, but none of the others really do. But this one does. It's from the MBX road trip. It's the Karma GS6, and it's number 91. We'll just put them randomly now. There's no order anymore. Discipline's out the window. We've got the 2018 Renault Kangoo Express MBX Metro Series number 92. Did I just tell you the Karma was 92? I don't think so. It's 91. This is number 92. Hula Beach. I like the shell one with that. It'll be parked right next to it. Next. Lotus, in at number 93, number 1972 Lotus Europa from MBX Highway. This goes in the drawer right next to the Yodi ones from the, I want to say 60s. It's got quite a history with Matchbox. There's no photo of this one. It's just got red in brackets. 1983 Ford Fiesta Mark II, new casting. It's number 94. I was told in the comments by a British person an English person. He listed exactly what hatches the youngsters drove back in the 80s. Exactly. I'd have to go back and read them because my memory just ain't that good. But it was quite a fine list of cars. And you don't hot them up. They come hotted up. They're referred to as hot hatches. One of my friends years ago bought a not quite hotted up or hot hatch, and the dealer told him, we call this a warm hatch, ha ha ha, and he bought it. Dude, if you're going to do it, do it. But this is a cool little car. Great to have it. And I told you I wasn't going to show you variants. I lied. Only because they were there. It's the Volkswagen. They gave it to us in blue this time. Who knows what next time. But that's the variant. Junk in the back. No junk in the back. And did I show you the base? Here you go. 76 Volkswagen Mark 1 GTI. Cool. You can go next to the Forester. You can go in the mix too. There you go. Nobody gets left out today. Lamborghini. You wouldn't think of that as a Lamborghini, would you? I think you'd get this if you were stupid rich and stupid. It's the Lamborghini LM002. Comes off the Lamborghini Cheetah idea, doesn't it? Italian's version of the Hummer. Humvee. Good colour. Kind of a foil aluminum. 2022 Jeep Wagoneer, but not as you know it, because it's from 2022. That's the original, one of the original Wagoneers. I like the old one. The new one looks a bit Chevy something. Or, yeah. The grille gives it away as a Jeep, I suppose. But it could be pretty much anything. It could be Nissan Patrol up the back with that swish. It's long. Could be an Escalade. Could be anything. I like it. But, keep it cheap. I'm not saying do that every 5 minutes. That'd get old. Right, moving right along after my little whinge. 2019 Ford Mustang Coupe from MBX Metro. It's number 98. I'd better show you another Super Chase. That was the one I thought I already had. I thought they'd scammed me. I thought I was paying the $3.99 for nothing. But there's a Mustang Coupe that's sort of charcoaly with dark wheels, and then they've got the convertible in the same colour scheme. They actually do look quite nice together. Super Chase time, it's the GT40. You knew it. It's the last one to show you for 2024. You get your rubber tyres and your waist up everything. Nice addition to the GT. Actually, I'll keep that in the Super Chase drawer. Yes, I do have a drawer for Super Chase. MBX showroom, it's number 99. 2020 Mercedes-Benz CLA shooting brake. Like you'd put dead pheasants in the back of this. I don't think so. You'd tell the peasants to take the pheasants. 2020 Mercedes-Benz. Lovely. It's nice. And lucky last, we go out with a whimper. It's from Fiat. It's a strange green. They're calling it mint green. I wouldn't go that far. 2024 Fiat Topolino. It's a new casting. It's number 100, and it was from the MBX Metro sub-series. Would you have really long arms to get to that steering wheel? You'd have to. The whole thing seems out of whack. Right, I'll kind of unplug you. Oh no, I won't. You look like Hellraiser at the moment. You've got a battery pack hooked up to you and an exterior microphone that looks like a dead buddy. And that's probably going as I scrape it past all the leads. But we'll do a pan around Look at that. It's 100 and what? 103 plus a few, 104. I think there's 104 cars there. Look at the colour. Look at the spectacle. It's Matchbox 2024 Mainline or Powergrab series. In all its confusing chaos. Fantastic. I hope you stuck around to the end. Good on you if you did. And I hope you find or found all of these. If not, you get another shot at it in 2025. We'll do it all again. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.